Hello everyone, and thank you for watching our creative brief presentation for our Budweiser campaign, Our Moments. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Our creative brief was made to give the viewer an overview of our creative plan to help support the growth of the company Budweiser. Our creative brief is directly addressed to the Chief Marketing Officer, Benoit Garb. This first page of the creative brief highlights the brand background, the problem, our goal, the benefits, and our target audience. The brand background provides a little insight of the Budweiser company and how much the company net worth is. The problem directly addresses why we are making the creative brief and explains to the viewer why we need the plan in the first place. Our goal is the outcome we are expecting to have after the campaign is finished. The benefits explain to the viewer why the campaign will help grow the Budweiser company. And the target audience gives the viewer a better idea of who the campaign will target. Our second page of our creative brief features the campaign timeline and how success can be measured. The campaign timeline gives a visual of how long the campaign is expected to run, and how success can be measured helps grant the viewer an overall idea of where the campaign worked well and where it did not.
So putting our plan into action, I think the biggest part is really just getting sponsors, and I don't mean like brand sponsors, but I mean people who can just spread the message. I mean, it can be brands, but also events. And as my next bullet says, I think brand influencers, especially on social media, getting people that people can relate to and having them talk about the things we're doing and the events we've planned and our overall campaign. Because when someone that you're following speaks on something that makes you want to do it, and I think especially in today's day and age, social media, brand influencers, and then brand sponsors too, are a huge part of putting our plan into action. The biggest part of our campaign, I think, is word of mouth marketing, staying active on social media, making sure that people know exactly what we're doing, and having it be exciting enough that they go and tell their friend or their brother or mom, whatever it may be. In terms of marketing strategies, I really do think word of mouth marketing is going to play the biggest role. There's so many things that, I mean, the advertising market is so cluttered with the same thing. So I think having people share experiences and talk about it rather than us going out and getting earned media or paid media will just get more hype around our campaign and have people actually want to participate. So social media's contribution is a huge one. Like I said, it's how we're gonna stay with our customers, be able to identify with them, and also be able to have word of mouth marketing in the form of reposting, hashtags, whatever it may be. Getting people excited about it is just fuel to the excitement on social media. Like I said, having people talk about it, having them go and tell the next person instead of us trying to earn people. If we do the right things, people will come themselves and people will tell other people as well. Staying active and engaging on social outlets is, I think, the biggest part to putting our plan into action. Not just posting and not just sharing memories and stories, but also congregating with our followers and, showing them that we're listening to them, whether it be a comment that we reply to, whatever it may be. And I also think doing things like, like this or repost this and tag 3 people for a chance to win, and have events like that and really just spread the word of mouth marketing and have it work for itself.
Hello, my name is Curtis Kaufman, and I would like to take a minute to talk about why we will be successful implementing our strategies to talk about Budweiser as the brand. We want to implement goals and strategies that identify successful messaging and outcomes. We would like to identify a new segment of the audience and engage with new communication techniques. We'd also like to identify how the market values and perceives the Budweiser brand and how the company wants the brand to perceive. We want to meet the expectation of the brand itself and how we can connect a different type of segment that Budweiser may not be normally connected with. We can do that with many different types of techniques, such as social media, ads, or what we want to be getting into is actual events, branded events around the product. Voicing the benefit. What kind of messaging do we want to have? What type of action can we garner from different types of media campaigns? Talking about Our Moment. We will create events around the Our Moment campaign and implement a social media market for these events. We'd also like to announce tours and events. These are the type of Our Moments that when you think of Budweiser, you're at a game, you're at a campfire or at a party or some kind of event that Budweiser has become a part of. You think of friends and family and special moments when somebody hits a game-winning home run or somebody has a outstanding performance or a concert, or you're at a venue or some other type of place that, you know, Budweiser is used as sort of a social lubricant or a social, as part of an atmosphere. It can also be used as a tool to advertise and get Budweiser as a brand to people that maybe not normally thinking of Budweiser as a part of these moments. So we want to connect that audience with Budweiser. And our drive. Budweiser is a universally known product. Capitalize on that name and brand. Budweiser has been branded as the king of beers. We want to identify, share the cultural, brand, and contextual meaning that we want people to look at Budweiser and we want them to know that, hey, Budweiser, that's where I want to be consuming, what I want to be doing. That's what it's all consuming. It's the king of beers. It's when you think of a beer, you think of Budweiser. It's a household name. It's everywhere. It's something that should be in every person's hand in an event. It's to be synonymous with special moments and different in our moments. So we want to bring all of those aspects together. We want to do social media campaigns where we talk about hashtags or events. We make a hashtag Our Moment. And I think the brand itself we can partner with that brand and bring it all together. It's a special relationship. We want to be that relationship builder between the product and the consumer. And that's what it all comes down to, is getting the product in the hands of the consumers. And we believe that Our Moment can be that moment.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rob Frazier, and I'll be discussing the benefits of our campaign in relation to the Budweiser brand. I've identified two specific categories of benefits, brand benefits and financial benefits. The first brand benefit I'd like to talk about is social media exposure. The largest benefit of this campaign will probably be our social media exposure that we get from it. The campaign will increase our interactions and mentions on social media, and it will give us an exposure to a large audience. The exposure we create will also set us up for future campaigns as we gain useful experience and insights throughout this campaign. Next, brand recognition will also increase our brand recognition thanks to the volume of photos and videos being posted to social media. It will also give us the ability to hear our consumers' comments, questions, and complaints about our brand and products through the comments section of social media. So we'll be able to go on the comment section of whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, any of those social media sites. The comment sections are a great way to hear what consumers have to say about our products, whether they like our products, like what we're doing, dislike. That will be pertinent to what we want to do, and that will really help us out a lot. So the last benefit that I identified is brand loyalty. We also expect to see a rise in brand loyalty through this. Our campaign will be focused on getting customers to connect with our brand. By featuring our products in the moments that are important to them, they will associate our brand with their cherished moments. So brand loyalty is an important part of a company, and just the fact that our brand Budweiser will be featured in some of the important moments in our consumers' lives will show that they are loyal to our brand, and we expect to see a rise across more and more people are consuming Budweiser. And so we're hoping that translates to more brand loyalty as well. All right, so next I got financial benefits. We expect to see an increase in overall sales across all of our products. So from our highest selling products to our new non-alcoholic products like Budweiser Zero, and other specialty products as well. To us, an increase in sales would demonstrate a successful campaign, and that's exactly what we think that this campaign will do. So we expect to see an increase in sales across the board. Next, growing reach. So growing reach is a key component of this campaign. Like I already mentioned, the purpose of the campaign is to have our audience sharing videos and photos that feature our products. So sharing the photos and videos along with our hashtag our moments will help us reach a wider audience and reach more potential customers. By increasing our reach, we should also see an increase in sales as well as brand recognition. It should be a direct translation to there. So, and then finally, cost effective. Yeah, so this is social media campaign is probably one of the most cost effective advertising methods that you can do. And it will not only increase our brand awareness, grow the company's reach, and establish brand loyalty, but it will also not break the bank to have to do it. So we know that we're using half the advertising budget to do this, and it's already a set amount. But the good thing about it is we will get more bang for our buck from this campaign. So promoted ads and running the campaign will cost far less in comparison to what it would cost to run a TV advertisement per se. So yeah, it is a cost-effective way, and we'll be able to reach a more audience or a larger audience, grow our reach, and increase our overall sales by running this campaign. So, all right, and that is the end of our presentation. On behalf of our whole team, we would like to thank you for your time, and we hope this presentation has given you a better understanding of our campaign, and we look forward to working with you all as we put this creative plan into action. So thanks again.